Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Little Squidly 48. We humbly apologize for the huge break that we had. We were just making sure everything was ready on the TO side of everything. I am joined with Axo, but we are going straight into it. So we're just going straight into it.
Yes, straight into it indeed. Opening a smash on Roman zones with the Penta being in use from one side, meanwhile, Go 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 Zoila uses the zap. Very interesting comp because it'll be really interesting to see how it obviously goes out. Stamper should be really effective here, and aside from that, yeah, it should be really interesting to see.
It should be interesting, but it's also the thing of can they follow through with that weapon? With that being said, Octave did cap the zone. Zuka taking down 3 people, I believe, which allows Gogo's Zoila, I really do not know how to pronounce that name, to push into the spawn. Carbon seeing if they can find anyone, Pencil also seeing if they can find people too, Crab Tag coming out, and also taking down 2 of their members right now, which allows them to push into spawn. 3 people down with that, 4 people with that delay wipe, which allows them to steadily cap that zone to continue their pursuit of pushing into the enemy base.
Yeah, as you see, as they go into the enemy base, the Carbon does go down, the Petrol is popped for Go 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 Zoila, and then now the Reef's being popped. There is really lots of specialty pops, so right now Zone's being capped by Zoila, whilst Octave just tries to keep their ground. They are Zoila's really being aggressive here with like managing to get them to put the super. The crab goes down, meaning that Zoila can now enter the base again. Penalty has been escaped, which means they can now steadily continue with their push.
Absolutely, and with that being said, Octaves right now are just working on getting themselves out of spawn once again. The Carbon Roller taking 2 people down. Zuka coming out, getting another person with their Zuka. I believe that might be the last of their Zukas right there. They do manage to get someone. The Rapid Deco managing to take down the Crab Tank, which means 2 people are down on the side of Octaves right now, but Zoila hasn't actually tried capping zone until now. I say that and they cap it. It's literally a curse. Octave's having
I'm familiar with the Pimentos curse. I feel yeah.
the curse.
Anyways, as you can see, Zolia's trying to
With that being said, Zuka did come out on the side of the Carbon Roller right there. He did manage to get someone with their Zuka. 2 people down on the side of Octave, while 2 people are also down on the side of Zoila right now, but they still have control of the zone. The Rapid Deco right now, seeing if they can find anyone. Not actually successfully finding someone. Thinking that they died, said this way to say out, but they did end up dying because of that. The Carbon Roller, unfortunately, is taken down by the splash right there. Another player going down on the side of Octaves right now. So Kula was popped out. Octaves right now have a steady lead right now, nothing really contesting their zone. There is members going down multiple times. 3 points left on that counter. Zone being very close to being flipped. But with that being said, Octaves did manage to repaint the zone right there to take game 1.
yeah, and honestly, what's an opening match for the actual fullback as a whole? Octaves, whilst having some significant defensive moments, they managed to push through and actually get that knockout as a whole. Right now, we're just waiting to see if Zoila's going to fight back, because obviously, one more game and then either Zoila's out or it's the decider.
True, you got a point. Pretty strong game from both teams game 1, but as we can tell, Octaves came out on top, just having that little bit more power against that name changed to Go 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 Zuka. We've been saying the wrong team name. It's Go 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 Zuka. Fair enough. I mean, whoopsies.
It's not my fault.
But with that
Okay.
being said, we will be going on to game 2, which is Tower Control Inkblot Art Academy. I do believe we haven't seen that on stream yet, so it will be nice to see it again. Running into Top Cut, well, Diamond Bracket. I can speak English, I promise.
Yes, that is quite obvious. Don't worry. Yeah. Aside from that, over. Okay.
What a way to.
It's been. This is this is very productive.
We are all professionals here. It's just some of us can speak English better than others.
You say that as if I can speak better than you.
I don't
Anyways,
know. I think we're just as bad as each other. I'm not sure though.
maybe we do share the same brain cell. I don't know. Anyway, back on topic, because otherwise we're just gonna be going on about random stuff. Inkblot Autonomy Tower Control. Interesting map. I don't have much to say about it. It's like
It's a
map.
very interesting map, but if the team gets up
It's just
into
there. It's just like map
yeah,
that's there.
I mean,
Like
in terms of pushing power, I would say that if the teammates when they get past checkpoint 1, being in that court area of the enemy's territory, it can be very difficult to push the tower up, especially if you have people contesting you from all sides. In terms of possible outward flank routes, in terms of getting out of spawn and stuff like that.
Going into the match, I believe this is the same comps as we saw from the last time, so see how it alters differently. Rapid Pro Deco should be a really ideal choice for tower control because obviously you've got the AoE factor, so really good for pushing people in power. Stamper did just go down, so we could be seeing a sort of push from Octave. Does seem to stop happening. Trade happening between the Zap and the Dread. Right now we're just seeing a Crab being popped just to try and get the base. Crab does unfortunately almost go down, but yeah, not enough.
That Carbon Roller really was just going in, trying to get as much kills as possible before they went down. We do see specials online on the side of Octaves right now. The Dreadringer unfortunately getting taken down by the shot. We do see, unfortunately, the Carbon also getting taken down, really showing themselves a little bit too early. Azuka coming out and getting taken out by the shot once again, which means Go Zuka has taken the lead in terms of the starting push of the game, going to checkpoint 1 right now. We see Zipcaster out, seeing if they can find anybody. They did manage to find someone, but with that being said, you don't really see too many members on the side of Octaves right now, really pushing out of their spawn right now. I haven't really seen too much going on, to be honest. We can see them kind of all just dispersed in the same area of their spawn right now, as Tower's still going through and breaking the second checkpoint.
Yeah, obviously, Gogo and Zuka, they're managing to keep a really aggressive hold on Octave. They're just trying to defend, but they just keep going down. As you just saw, the Crab did just go down by the Zip. 2 down on Zuka now, so we could see Octave push back. Zuka has been popped off, don't kill him. Zuka, they're literally just trying to find any sort of way to get back into the base. 3 down on Octave. Wipeout, oh my god. So now we see Zuka push back into the base. Octave might have a chance to bring this back. I'm really not sure at this point because they had really bad starts to the match. So they really need to get a really high amount of kills. Carbon 3 down, almost 4 down, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, the last person was just in that corner over there. They did get the wipeout. With that being said, as you were saying, they were just kind of inching themselves closer and closer to that final threshold right there, easily just taking the victory on game 2, which puts Octaves and Go Zuka on a 1-1 standing right now, which means basically for you to come out of here in one piece, you're gonna have to win the 3rd game to basically advance on in Diamond Bracket. Otherwise, you get knocked out, you know?
Yeah. Now we move on.
Clamblet Scorch Gorge. I saw this
map. This map sucks. Okay, personal opinion, this map sucks, okay?
It could be bad. It could be worse.
That's true, that's true. It could be.
It could be. I do understand the dislike to the map, but it could be worse.
That's true. That's true. But I just have something against this map. Okay? Something against it. I do not like it.
What do you have against? What do you have against the map that's giving you that much beef?
Sucks. And then also Clamblet sucks. So, it's just like you mix them together and you make something even worse.
You're making a child of the that child is not thriving. Let's just say that.
Yeah, yeah. Um, we'll see how both teams try and fight their way through this quote unquote map, I guess.
I do
Yeah.
have to say, like, Scorch Gorge could have had so much more potential. Like, I remember, like, them advertising, like, the ability of, like, Squid Surge and stuff, but it's absolutely useless in most scenarios, especially,
Hmm. Yeah.
I don't know, like,
When it,
especially the elbow towards the basket is definitely one of those spots that most people dislike fighting it, and it's fair enough, you know?
hmm, I mean, have they ever thought about you? Because has it countered e-spam when you go up a wall? Has Squid Surge countered that? If it doesn't do that, then what's the point? Because there's most walls that's just gonna, it's not gonna work. So,
This
you
map
know,
definitely has like the bad habit of people missing really crucial positions because there's just things everywhere that people can climb on and get through, especially flank routes. Carbon Roller might be able to benefit from this map a little bit more, especially with camping on those ledges if they do not get contested too much. Though the Stamper and the Blaster might be giving them a hard time.
yeah, same comp again. No, that's a lie. We've got two Zukas. We got a Zuka on the side now. One down on each side. So, oh no, okay, no. Two down for Zuka, and then everyone else died for the thing. These side are having people, they go down instantly. We're not seeing much clan collection, which is really interesting because now we can only see if any team will be going for that push. Zuka's been once again just trying to get that pencil. Unfortunately, does not get much value, but now we see the carbon is getting from. So is the zap on the other side. So we'll have to see if Molten do try and get that push going. Stamper goes down. Zuka is ready to be pushed. So, we could see another Zuka being popped there. That is true. We do see the Zuka. It does not get any value. And now they have to go back, even though a power has been formed, but now 3 down on Molten.
With that being said, I'm pretty sure Octaves ended up getting delay wiped by Go 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 Zuka. Zuka right now basically ready to push, having one clam going into the basket inside the shot right there, pulling Zuka out, getting one person with the Zuka, getting a little bit of value, also passing clams to their teammates to get more points into that basket. Don't see too much going on in terms of Octaves right now, just trying to get themselves out of spawn. That Zipcaster unfortunately getting cancelled. I believe the Pencil did take them down. We do see Pencil right now just seeing if they can contest the Blaster right now. Two of the teammates on the side of Octaves just really taking them down. But Zuka right now is still putting clams into that basket. Like, that push is still alive. With that being said, most of the teammates are knocked down right now. We do see the Stamper off in the corner over there with one of their teammates. I did not see who it was. But the Zap is already down on the side of Go 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 Zuka. They've already lost their special in terms of entry. Zuka coming out again on the side of Octaves right now. I don't think they were going to... Never mind, they did find someone. I did not see the person that they were going for there. Stamper just using the Zipcaster to get people, managing to take 2 people down who were contesting the basket right there. So, I guess they're gonna start that push again. 3 people down on the side of Octave, still respawning. With that being said, we do see members of Octaves right now just working on taking people down. I do believe they did miss a jump. Oh, they didn't, okay.
Right. Yeah, as you can see, there's still a power clan being held, but now 3 down on Zuka at 9 2 down. We need to see the options, like, they need to get clams if they want to push, but they can't push really anymore because now they've only got 2 people available at the moment. How?
They did not get any kill with that, damn. There isn't too much going on besides Go 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 Zuka just getting Octaves out of that spawn right now. Just really trying to get more space while also contesting people like the Carbon Roller and the Pencil. Carbon going down to the Blaster, I believe it was. We do see them trying to get themselves pushed in. One person going down on the left side right there. I'm not sure what took them out. With that being said, they do have the Dread on the upper left side of their spawn right now. Pencil, unfortunately, getting taken down by Zuka, which allows Go 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 Zuka right now to push themselves into the basket right now, having enough clams to make it into the basket if they so fit, but they aren't really pushing up too far. That Carbon Roller really giving the shot a hard time right now and getting themselves back up. I do believe that they did not see where the Carbon went, unfortunately not getting the trade that they wanted.
Yeah, obviously Zuko just trying to keep this push alive by any means necessary. 3 down, and now all we need to see is Octaves just try to do anything at this point. They have still not scored a single power plan, so they need to score like ASAP if they want to stay in. 26 remaining with a 26 penalty for Zuko, but right now we're just not seeing anything from Octaves, so I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get a push in time. 46 seconds on the clock. Now we're just waiting the, honestly, they do have that power plan, but I'm not sure if they're going to get it in time.
I don't think they have enough specials or power to get themselves up here in time to get enough clams into the basket to push right now.
Yeah, and obviously once they are getting players down, they need their special to make it like a successful
They need to
push.
make the push now if they want to be
Zuko, but they can't
valuable.
waste it. The Zuko did go down, which really, that shouldn't have happened, otherwise they wouldn't have gotten an actual useful thing. They
Really
not
unfortunate
even that
situation,
could have
yeah.
saved it. Yeah.
They really
I
callously
do
jumped
think,
themselves in there, and I'm pretty sure they jeopardized their own push doing that, unfortunately, and they didn't have another
yeah,
power clam to come back from for that overtime that they probably were hoping for.
yeah. Unfortunately, unfortunately for Octaves, but fortunately for Zuko, and not sure what anyone else is saying, but Zuko does go through to round 2.
Let's go. What was your opinion on the set, though? The Very good games from both teams. Um, of course, it was really unfortunate how Octaves were not able to get the push that they were probably hoping for at the end there. They really did have themselves set up, but unfortunately, Go 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 Zuko was just a little bit ahead of them, really able to shut down the push when they originally started it with their pity that went into the basket. Unfortunately, players going down and jumping in, which caused their respawn time essentially to be a lot longer because they weren't able to spread themselves out because I'm pretty sure they were just jumping to a singular person.
Mm.
But with that being said, I'm pretty sure that we'll be going for a short break between rounds once again. So sit tight, and we'll see you soon. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Little Squid League. We are going into the quarterfinals half of the tournament right now, with the two teams being Loud Noises and What the Fuzz. I am Marshy, and I am still joined by Axo.
Yay!
Yippee! We're just gonna end up having like a yippee war if we continue. We need to stop like causing vocal stems for each other. I swear to God.
Oh, oh man,
No,
that's sad.
sad face. No, we
I'm
need to calm down.
sorry. Yeah, we do.
See what I mean?
Nobody is allowed to contain my silliness any longer.
My silliness cannot be contained. Our
Yeah,
silliness
exactly.
cannot be contained. But
It's not your silliness, it's our silliness.
we're going back to
Ooh,
Splat Zones on Robo Ramen from what it looks like. I'm pretty sure we had this last game as well.
yeah.
Raymond moved off on Sino. And third game will be Clamblitz on Crab Leg Capital. There we go. I wish I
Obviously,
could pronounce
a
the
much
words.
better pick. A much better pick than
What?
Gorge. Oh, like by a bit. Grabbing clams is literally just, in my opinion, it's a stall fest because nobody makes a push. So you know.
Oh yeah, I'm really good at stalling on Crab Leg, but I think it's just because of the weapon that I play that makes it so easy.
But like mainly, I just don't like it. It's because people are stalling it so much, and like no, most of the time that I play
You
this
make
map,
one big push, yeah, you make one big push, and then you can basically stall for the rest of the game because of the layout of the map. It's so easy.
yeah. But there have been like so many times where no, there's not even been like actual stalling. It's just you can't score, so then it always just goes in like overtime.
Yeah, you do have a point, but you know, I would say Crab Leg Capital is way better pick compared to what was the last one?
Watch.
Gorge, there we go.
I hate
I'd ra-
Gorge Clamblitz.
I would rather stall on Crab Leg than be locked out on Scorch Gorge.
I would rather stall on Crab Leg and face Scorch.
But
That's
that
my
being said,
daily words of wisdom.
Inkbrush!
Huh?
Damn! Haven't seen Inkbrush yet. And also Crab
Oh!
Tank, Crab Tank, heavy edit, there we go.
I'm like,
Actually.
Okay, anyways, what the hell is taking a zone, but then two men going down, losing the zone, I think, yes they do. The other just take the zone for around, I don't know how many points. Pencil trying to take the zone.
Pencil's going crazy though.
Yeah, taking the lead by 1 point. Strikes are ready. Rhino goes down again on Loud Noises. So now, what the fuck? Trying to hold on. Yeah, to the zone. This is a really aggressive combo. Both sides really, really excited to see how it plays out.
Absolutely, and What the Fuzz right now, still having that dominant hold on the zone right now. We do see that Loud Noises are 4 up on their players, which means that pushing back can be a lot easier, which you see like strikes coming out of the zone from the side of What the Fuzz to try and neutralize the zone, taking the control temporarily before Loud Noises takes the control again. We do see the heavy edit right here, seeing if they can find anyone, going down to the decav through those strikes. They probably didn't even see them. With that being said, What the Fuzz does cap the zone once again, continuing their pursuit of the lead. But from what I can tell, yeah, all 4 members are in the spawn. Yeah, I was about to say, where are all the Loud Noises players? But they're all in that spawn right now, just spreading themselves out. We do see that members from What the Fuzz do see people getting ready to repaint that zone. The rush going down on the side of Loud Noises from the Octo shot right here. They still have the hold on the zone. The Junior on the zone from Loud Noises, popping that bubble to see if they could neutralize anything. But from what I can tell, they couldn't. Yeah.
As you can see right now, What the Fuzz still have the zone, but they did have that penalty from the strikes I popped earlier. Bucket does originally go down now. Panther is trying to paint zone. Yes, as many quickly as possible. possibly can. So I
You got this.
yeah, anyways, they're just trying to hold on at this rate. The strikes have been popped again just to see if they can at least contest the zone. What the fuck, a really strong hold on, but actually mid as a whole. 2 down the loud noises, 1 down the water pose. So yeah, now strikes are ready. 2 strikes already actually for water pose. So
Yeah, they're running double strikes, I forgot.
yeah, I didn't even see that. To be honest, I'm a bit blind.
That ink brush, I believe, is trying to flank them from behind, going under the flank route. They have activated their killer wheel, revealing where they are, which will make it easier for What the Fuzz to find people. Counter strikes coming on the zone on the side of What the Fuzz right there, so they can cap the zone basically straight away. Loud noises didn't really hold the zone for too long, already being taken down individually by multiple of the members right now, already pushing back into their spawn to really stop them from getting themselves out as easily right now. We do see Loud Noises just trying to get themselves out of spawn right now. Bubble coming out from the decab right now, putting themselves in really risky positions, and unfortunately getting taken down by the decab. It's not a decab, it's a good. Oh my god.
Toothbrush, actually, you know. It's a, yeah, well, it's a teeth cleaner thing. What the fuck, right now, holding the zone, they're not really getting capped, no?
They really did not get contested too much.
Yeah.
Like, loud noises in this game had so many opportunities to actually cap that zone. Like, they had their members on the zone, they just didn't cap it in time. I do believe that they wasted a little bit of time contesting the zone, just a little bit. Like, they had the opportunities to cap it, but they just didn't for some reason.
Yeah. And now we're going to be seeing Rain Museum. And, you know, if they win, then they go straight to the semis, which does mean does guarantee them, I believe, 2 games. Yeah, if you lose semis, then you go to semis. Yeah. You know, Loud Noises, they need a really strong comeback if they want to, you know, push again through the semis.
You got this, Axel.
Yeah, I'm so
You got
tired.
this, Bird's speaking in tongues right now. He's trying his best. She's trying her best. She's trying her best.
I'm sorry.
What are you apologizing for? You're doing fine, don't worry.
Yay.
We are gonna be shortly going into Remake on Museum da Foncino. Earlier when I was casting, we did see Clamblitz on Museum, so it'll be interesting to see the outcome of Rainmaker because it's a completely different playing field. And to be honest, like Rainmaker, in my opinion, on this map can be really 50-50. Like you could be winning that game, but sometime like further into the game, like the enemy team can do a counter push and that's it, you know, like sometimes teams can't come back from a counter push, especially depending on when it is in the game. Because if it's in like, say, the last minute, like formulating a push on a map so huge can be really difficult sometimes. And first-hand experience, I know exactly how it feels, especially on Rainmaker too.
Yeah, because obviously, you know, with this map, you gotta keep your eye open, especially on that left flank. If you do not keep an eye on that, then you know it could be over.
Done
Because
for.
like,
It's Jova.
yeah, it's Jova. Because the map's like literally in my opinion, like the map is literally just massive because it's just so big.
It is just
So,
huge.
it's huge.
Absolutely massive.
Yeah. So
Clash Blaster.
Clash.
Again? Someone's been.
What the fuzz?
What the fuzz with the Clash Blaster? Okay.
Yeah, that really gets me asking what the fuzz. Oh, they got the pop actually. Really interesting to see, but the Clash does go down.
Already.
It is Clash. Brush does go down, but also the decap. There's Wipeout push.
Okay. This push is going to loud noises right here, but
no, never mind. That's a bomb.
Crestblitz is already on the Rainmaker right now. Like they came back incredibly fast compared to the rest of that team, just trying to prevent that bubble from popping.
I think they're running a lot quickly.
Potentially, but they also do have a cooler on side of the heavy edit, so that's also a contributor too. But with that being said, those 3 down on the side of What the Fuzz, practically a delay white.
Yeah, they need to know when to push. They were like 3 down and they still didn't push, so they need to know like when to make that advancement. Rush does get that range caught in the bubble for the strike's been popped just to see if what the fuzz can get that pod. Wipeout!
What the fuzz
no.
does get the wipeout and loud noises, which
Yeah,
does give them a little bit of space to push towards that checkpoint, basically straight away. They're not really being contested. They just went without delay. And it's working out for them. They're literally 1 point away from lead and one pump and a little push, and they literally have lead right now.
Yeah, I'm sure for that. Is you can use the stall, but ideally you want to obviously keep that pressure on them. That
absolutely.
That actually didn't work. He's now trying to get that pop.
I think they died to Rainmaker pop. Like they hit the shield too many times and died.
Oh no.
That sucks.
Then again, that is what I do. That's alright. Never do. Oh, that's a bomb. Anyways. 2 down the other side, there's a strike, but now there's 1 down left. They need to see if they can either use the strike or just, you know, get their teammates back in, because otherwise, what the fuck's going to have a hard time seeing if they can contest this extremely shallow beam.
Strikes after counter strikes right here. The person who picked up the remake from Loud Noises did go down. What the fuzz having the numbers of a baby bubble. Did you see what the fuzz right now holding the Rainmaker, but the heavy edit right now is really just trying to keep the hold right now on the left side of that ramp right there. The decap not really seeing the players right now, which forced them to get put in a really awkward position. Loud Noises having the upper hand in terms of like what they're up to on the platform right here, just trying to get that balloon to get the Rainmaker pop.
I'm not sure that's a balloon. Oh yeah!
Oh my lord! The double from the yeah, they already got lead.
Yeah.
Now it's the game of how far can they push this to get down.
They're wanting it.
Oh yeah.
To be honest.
4 down on the side of what the fuzz Loud Noises getting that wipeout, but now they have to counter push. Like they have to get this Rainmaker back into what the fuzz is spawned to actually like get value from the push. The Clash Blaster seeing if they can find anyone, getting really risky with their plays right now. You do see Crab Tank out on the side of Loud Noises right now, seeing if they can find anyone. That bubble really giving the Crab Tank a hard time. I do believe they did go down with a trade. The Rainmaker holder, unfortunately, does get contested by the Clash Blaster, and it works out for them.
Yeah, because now they have control again, so they can make a play. Well, and strikes at the very also, yeah, really smart defense. What the fuck is just trying to get these picks against, but they get wiped
Loud Noise is being wiped out by what the fuzz basically gives, like the team themselves, more space to push right now. And we do see the bucket trying to go after the Rainmaker holder right now, and not having too much succession right now. They really are just slowly riding that Rainmaker up towards their spawn right now. Unfortunately, getting the wipeout when they try to get past that little threshold right there, which gives Loud Noises a game. The numbers advantage, but we do have 30 seconds left on the clock, which means they have 30 seconds to push this Rainmaker up where it counts.
Yeah, obviously the first also, like, I was gonna say something, if they die, okay? They killed them. Okay, anyway, obviously, Loud Noises is trying to see if they can get an effective counter push up, because obviously 10 seconds clock maybe going into overtime. They just need to see if they can, you know, get an actual push going. Otherwise, if they don't, that's going to be a huge problem, because then they won't be able to, you know, make that game 3. They do go down.
Yeah, what the fuzz does get the final kill. I believe it was the Clash Blaster that actually took down that Rainmaker holder right there.
Clash Neo better though.
It's very interesting to see Clash Blaster in this tournament though, because we did see in the earlier stages of the tournament earlier. So it's interesting to see it again. I wasn't actually expecting it in Diamond Brackets, so it's very interesting to see it.
Yeah.
With that being said, what the fuzz does... Yeah, with that being said, what the fuzz has been moved up to semi-finals, I'm pretty sure now.
See.
I think so.
That's actually yes in Spanish.
Sí.
my very limited Spanish knowledge actually comes in handy.
We do see
Um,
someone in the comments section. I don't have the chat for some reason. It's not updating for me. What the tuna is what they say.
what the
Um,
fuzz?
what the tuna.
What the
Um,
fuzz?
but with that being said, the results for this set is finalized. What the Fuzz is moving on to the next stage of the tournament, and Loud Noises have been knocked out of the tournament. Um, good games to the teams that. My goodness, to the teams that played in this set for quarterfinals. But we are going into another break just to get everything ready for you guys and to have a very good viewer experience for you guys as well. I might
Hmm.
be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. No, no, no.
Oopsies. Oh well.
Hold on. No, never mind. Okay, yeah. So we are going into a break, but this is it for me and Axo. You guys
I'm
will be
guessing you're
getting joined.
excused.
Huh?
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 I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything. But with that being said, me and Axo are done for this sector of the tournament. You guys will be getting new commentators for semifinals and finals. With that being said, Axo, where can we find you on social media?
You don't.
You don't. That's real.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I can't even speak. Oh. Okay.
You're doing your best, don't worry.
Yay. Okay. Yeah. You can find me on B Sky, and I think that's pretty much it.
I
Yeah,
already
that's it.
said yeah, fair enough. I already said earlier in the stream where you guys can find me. I really do not feel like repeating it again. Sorry. Um, but yeah, I think that's
I
it.
know you're screaming and I know you're jumping with joy. No, you don't have to commentate anymore.
Yeah, I've been in here for 2.5 hours, guys. It's time to hand it over to two new people and be nice. You gotta be nice to them, okay?
Well, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do?
With that being said, we are going into our break now, and that is it from us. We'll see you later.
Bye.
And welcome back to Lil Squid League 48. I am Pat here with Fern. Fern, how you doing today?
Doing good, thank you.
All right, it's time for the semifinals of this Little Squid League. We're getting there, top 4, and we're about to watch 2 teams that have only dropped a single game so far, and they're gonna meet in a best of 5 because yes, this is semis, this is best of 5. We're going to see so many maps between these 2 teams, which are Go 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 Zuka and Singularity.
Yeah, both of these teams have dropped one game and neither in groups, so very clean runs from both of them so far.
Yeah, well, the clean runs so far being the important thing. Some of these teams will drop a game or two. We'll see what happens, especially since it's counter pick, which means these teams get to play on the maps they are the most comfortable on, which means they get to have more comeback opportunities. But before we do that, we're going to start with Splat Zones, onto Hagglefish Market, onto Barnacle and Dime, sorry. And yeah, let's see what they do.
Same comp from Go 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 Zuka that they've been running. And the Dread Expo Nautilus.
That's an interesting comp. For a flat map like this, I feel like the Reef Slider could be very, very important actually. Reef Slider has been on the rise, has been used more and more, and it's starting to get some results on a map like this. It has some good angles.
The first pick is gonna go to Singularity, not pushing up a lot, and it's a clean play. They're gonna be able to take so much control on this flag.
Yeah, that's a pretty clean opening by Singularity right there. Getting all of the picks, getting the control now. Gogozuka preparing the specials. They have the specials ready. Here comes the Zuka coming. And Zipcaster helping to get the splat. That's a very nice answer by Singularity, but will they be able to take the zone off of that?
Singularity just using the Zuka to stall, and they'll be able to get people back in. Haven't lost control of their plat yet, and Gogozuka will not have a very firm hold this slider. Oh, 2 kills with the slider, and that's the opening they need to retake.
Singularity again, being so efficient in their team fights, and having so much fun that they have between all of these weapons. They can really move really fast. Now Bazooka coming in, and there's 2 squids down. Go Bazooka will have another opportunity to get to the zone right now, but they need to think. Yes, they're able to apply penalty, save themselves a little bit.
Early, but honestly, Singularity hasn't lost that much space. They have all 4 back. They can hold onto the zone, and it's still. But the Nautilus goes down. They might be able to. Oh, and the slider chances. Even if they can hold numbers, it's not going to be easy for them to win this push. But this Zuka, getting Zuka.
Yeah, and I mean, right now, both teams kind of moving around. There's a huge fight on mid, but Singularity back on top. They keep coming back. They keep winning these fights. And Go Zuka really needs to regroup. Oh, as I say that, 2 players down. Singularity falls away. Will Go Zuka be able to score a bit more points? It looks like, yes. I mean, the zone is contested, but...
Messy fights in zone, but the Expo is just having so much impact in being able to control the plat and keep Go Zuka from really pushing up.
Yep.
And the caster breaking in. Go Zuka will be able to take the... Oh, another kill! And they'll be able to take the plat off this and really set up how they've been wanting to this whole game.
Yeah, Go Zuka finally in position now. It's on Singularity to find the specials and a push forward. They're doing exactly that. The splashdown is going to get 1, but the lead has flipped. Singularity getting onto the zone, able to apply a penalty, but now they need to get a comeback. At least they're able to get a few good splats, which will allow them to get more control onto the map.
And they have a low penalty again, so they're going to be able to, if they can just play to their main weapons and hold the plat, they'll be able to take the lead, and they do. We'll see if the Zipcaster can get kills, but it can't. Oh, this Zuka! Though, trading Zukas, it's still a neutral fight in mid, and Singularity looks like they have the numbers.
And Singularity able to retake the zone for a second right there, extending their lead just by a hair, but the rest of Gogozuka were able to get back in to push forward, and now Gogozuka is back to holding that zone, to holding forward. We'll see if Singularity is able to get in there. Oh, already a splat on to the Zipcaster, the Stamper. That's going to be rough for Zuka right now.
There was actually a flank from the Expo with Splashdown there that helped them clean up that retake. We'll see if the Rapid... Nah, the Rapid's gonna jump out. It's on. The pressure is on Gogozuka now. Singularity, low penalty. They're going to have the Zuka. They're going to have maybe a Splashdown or an Ainstorm out soon, and they still have these main weapons that are so difficult to push into.
Yeah. And with just 25 seconds left in the game, Singularity doesn't even need to take any risk. Gogozuka needs to get in, they need to paint. Right now, do they have the time to paint? Oh, they had numbers advantage in the end there, but it was too late. Just 10 seconds too late.
Singularity's comp is just too sturdy. They have so much pain at a distance that they can just keep Gogozuka out and stop them from playing that aggressive game that their comp really lends itself to.
Yeah, as you said, really that pairing of the Dreadringer and the Explorer pulls paint onto the map, and especially for zones, it gave Singularity more speed, more control over the fights because they had more paint on the ground. Now, Gogozuka, they get to decide the next map mode. They get to go, and I suggest not going to zones because that amount of paint you don't want to face on zones.
Yeah. No, it's a rough team comp to play against on any zones map, especially one that's so lockout favored, like Barnacle and Dime. So I expect they go to something where they can more easily get the sword in on flanks and play that faster style.
Yeah, one thing that really struck me is Singularity was very good at using, again, the paint on the ground and their main weapons. Gogozuka had great use of their specials. Whenever Gogozuka had their specials ready, I mean, they put a special in their name. They were really good at pushing with the special, at getting the picks, both with the Zuka and the Zipcaster. They were gaining ground. They were painting forward thanks to these specials, and that kind of coordination in the long run can really pay off. Now, Singularity won an extra fight, had a bit more paint. If Gogozuka goes to, say, tower control, where you have special advantage when you push, they could get a lot of momentum and the win.
Yeah, there were 2 Zuko weapons in that game, but it felt like there were 4 from how many kills the special was getting for both teams. If they can play into that and like stack those kills to keep Singularity staggered, then they might be able to take advantage of how a bit slower their comp is.
Yeah, there's a lot right there of ability by Gogozuka to counterplay. Now they need to make it work, and we're going to go to Hagglefish Market this time for tower control, and I think that's a very, very good choice for the Zukas. This is a great map for Zuka, and this is a great mode for how this team likes to play.
Yeah. You're gonna have especially for their comp 2, you'll have the Rapid to really poke tower just from that safe position on top left, and to pressure holds on when they're pushing on the other team's top right as well. And the Zipcaster is going to get value. Like you said, Zuka's so strong here on clearing tent and other things. So it's definitely a good pick from Gogozuka.
Yeah, and this is what they need in order to get back. This is semifinals. Every game matters, and right now Singularity is up, so Gogozuka need to put everything they can on their side if they want to get back in this game. Now, I feel like Singularity should change their comp probably. Even though usually the team that wins doesn't change comp, but their comp was so made for splat zones. I feel like going into tower control Explorer usually doesn't work as well.
Yeah, no, I feel like they're gonna really struggle to set up deep pushes with those slower main weapons. The sliders aren't gonna get as much value on tower control, so we might see some weapon changes from them. I'm not sure what they might swap to, but yeah, I expect what we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what they have in store, what's at the ready. But let's get in the game. Time to watch how these two teams adapt. Can go come back and get the point. All right, go. Not changing their comp much. Meanwhile, Singularity bringing. Oh yeah, they adapting. That's
Yeah, bomb for tower. They're gonna have a lot more poke on the tower and on the top right with this comp. I like it a lot more for this.
Yeah.
Oh, but early death from the Nautilus. We'll see if they're gonna be able to Go Zuka can play out that. Really take control here.
Yeah. One thing that Singularity will need to pay attention to is that there's more pain for them on the ground, which will make things a little bit harder for their Nautilus. They will have a bit less fighting power, and right now, Go Zuka are going ham, absolutely shredding left and right. That's an easy checkpoint right there.
The Zipcaster, yeah, just stacking those kills, getting the staggers onto Singularity. And there's so much pressure. How do they can Singularity retake? But the V-Shot is gonna find the push on the tower. And they'll be cleaning up this fight. Sword still alive though.
And that's I mean, Go, they went away, they let the space be made, they got back to mid. That's a very clean first push to 36, that's allowing to take so much, and right now Singularity not able to do the same. They lose 2 players as there's a Rapid behind them along with everybody flanking to the side. I mean, it works, it's working for the Zukas right now.
Yeah. Bit of a messy fight there, will be a bit slow to sustain this push. They're all 4 back, but I think there's one behind them that I'm not sure they see. Oh no, they're gonna find the Nautilus. S-Plus though, still keeping on the tower. They're in a position. Hard to dislodge the S-Plus in this position. They have so much pressure over this ledge. And Go Zuka gonna get pushed back. They can't follow up for the rest of this push. Still finding the kill though.
And right now, Go Zuka with the numbers advantage again. They're probably gonna get back onto that tower and try for another push. The Stamper trying to get the bow, but the bow is able to survive all of that, to dodge and stay in that position. That is so important for Singularity to get that kind of long-range threat.
Use the rain on left, but it's really not going to get them much value. They can't push in with it. And they're just going to jump out. Go Zuka taking a lot of space in mid.
Yeah, in mid.
The S-Plus on left though, super dangerous. And they're going to find 2 kills.
Yeah, but it looks like the tower is going to reset again. Zuka's not able to go through the second checkpoint yet, but here comes another Zuka, getting another splat. That's, I mean, Singularity, they're able to push the tower away, but they're not able to get back to mid. They're not able to get any momentum right here, and we are already 2 minutes away from the end of that game, Fern.
Yeah. They've been really struggling to find these momentum. They have the kills, but they just can't seem to get Go Zuka out of mid. The Zipcaster.
Ooh.
Though this is the opportunity they need though. If they can find the stagger onto this rapid. Ah, and they do.
That's
big opportunity here. They're gonna have the specialist. Bit of an early booyah bomb, but it'll buy them space on right. They need to stay alive here, and they'll be able to continue this push. S-Blast could find kills here.
Ooh!
Already one on the sword.
That is huge right there.
And it looks like Singularity is really setting up on this push. Oh, but just 2 drops from Go Zuka, and that's it.
Oh, they didn't manage to break the checkpoint. They had so much control, but there was constantly someone from Go-Go-Gozuka to harass the tower to force Singularity to slow down. And right now, with 1 minute left, Singularity is in danger. Go-Go-Gozuka getting on the attack again, maintaining chaos and forcing the tower to stay on the same side. Singularity needs something big. They need a big push right now.
You don't want to see your S plus going down at the start of this. 30 seconds left. The rain's gonna buy them space though. Can they? Nautilus finding maybe this kill, right? Yes.
Yeah. Very nice.
And they should be able to at least walk back in the mid to see if they can get anything further off of it. There's just so much. Oh, no cooler for Go-Go-Gozuka.
Yet no cooler, but Singularity has only the tri-stringer left standing. Meanwhile, Go-Go-Gozuka has all of their special, has the tower, and has game number 2.
Just a dominant game from Go-Go-Gozuka. Singularity was able to find those kills, able to get set back up onto their plat. They prevented really deep pushes for most of the game, but Go-Go-Gozuka, after they get to 36, they're happy to just sit back, wait for Singularity to overextend, and then punish, and Singularity just could not break back into mid.
Yeah, I mean, that's how you see the difference between a map mode where you know how to play and a map mode where you have a plan, where you have your weapons, your favorite weapons that you know they work. This was a very different Go-Go-Gozuka team that we saw from game 1. They were confident, they were coordinated, and what they were doing was working, simply.
Yeah, definitely more confident. The Zipcasters finding so much value from the sword there. You can see them going for a lot with those. And yeah, they were just able to play more, like, get kills with that chip that they have. And yeah, just able to play to that much faster pace that they want to. And
now it's Singularity's turn to be confident, and they insta-locked Rainmaker on Humpback. And given the combat they had in game 1, I understand why they want to go to Humpback Pump Track. Singularity likes slushers. We get it.
Yeah. If they go back to Expo Dread, they're gonna have a really easy time shooting over the curves of Humpback. I do wonder if that might backfire on them though, because Go-Gozuka has a really fast comp that they could use to just break through the checkpoint and onto the plat really quickly. So we'll see how this goes. Singularity though, probably gonna be feeling much more comfortable on their counter pick.
Yeah, I feel like Singularity will have a huge advantage when it comes to the fights into mid. Now, going into the street, which is where you're going to make or break your push, it could be very much even, but I feel like Singularity should win more fights into mid, which means they will also have more opportunities to get these pushes onto the street, which could pay off in the long run.
For sure, yeah. It might be, I mean, if they go back to Expo, it's really hard to dislodge that weapon on a map like this. So we might see Singularity play back into that more like slower, stall-focused game that they used so well on Barnacle and Dime.
Yeah, well, let's get right in the game. Let's see how they change things. Okay, so on the side of Go-Go-Gozuka, I expect to see the same. I mean, they've been rocking that comp. That's what they want to play. That's what they're going to play. Singularity, triple slusher this time. Of course, triple slusher.
They knew what they were going for when they counterpicked to Humpback.
Okay, their shot needs to learn to play machine. It has Zuka as well.
Yeah, it's not complete, but the cloud's out there.
Yeah, they're almost there. They're getting there.
Early Zuko from Go-Go-Gozuka. They have a lot of space in mid here, and the Tri-Slusher's gonna go down. That's no cooler.
Ooh!
It's Slider, though, finding a kill. It's a bit of a just that only serves to
Yeah.
stall for Singularity though.
Yeah, Singularity waiting a little bit, not able to take any control. Gogozuka with their early specials were able to really take some control, but right now look at that, they're patient. They know they can't get to the checkpoint yet, so they wait for a better opportunity. And Retina with the Dread is going to be splatted right there. Bazookas, they deploy Kula, but they only have 2 players left on the map. This is now Singularity's turn to push, and they have numbers advantage. If they can dodge that Zuka, and they splat that Zuka, they should get the checkpoint here.
Zipcaster though could find a kill on the Rainmaker, and I'm not sure what killed them, but the Rainmaker did not make the check. Oh, it's very quick wait for Gogozuka, and they're gonna have with this Bazooka, they're gonna have they give themselves so much space to take the check, and that's an easy push for them.
Oh, sure, Gogozuka down with the checkpoint now, trying to move forward, but having to dodge so many specials as well. Singularity knowing what the job is now, trying to get in, trying to punish people for being here. Huge moves with the Explo, but Singularity still a bit slow to grab the Rainmaker and to push forward. We're back to a fight for mid now.
Expo setup, really pressure on them. If they can avoid this Zuka, it's looking like a strong position. To where though, they don't have a ton of numbers. They will find the check.
Yeah, we're pretty much even between these two teams. Singularity trying to get the repop. They know if they repop, they get the lead. We're halfway through the game, but still a lot going on. Ooh, the section splatting the Explo. That's Gogozuka taking back control, keeping the lead, and bringing the Rainmaker back into the middle of the map.
Gogozuka, they're in the driver's seat on this push. They getting the sword. The try is not really finding this kill, and if they can punish this slider, they'll have a lot of numbers to move forward with.
Ooh. That's... Bazookas were holding that Rainmaker for so long, but that gave a lot of advantage to Singularity, who are now painting all of mid-blue. They're going to be back on the attack. Here comes another Bazooka. It's dodge. It doesn't find its target. And Singularity now trying to find a way in. They only need 1 point to get the lead. That's not much, but it's not working.
Just 2v2. The Expo's gonna pop the Rainmaker though. And Singularity, even though they go down, they still hold control of mid. That's what they want. Early pick, that's gonna be the cooler denied. It'll be harder for Gogozuka to hold this push. Still though. Oh, I mean, this Zuka has just been consistently finding so much value.
Yeah. Zuka has going to be like, he's the special of this set. Both teams use it so much and so well. Rainmaker still tucked into mid as both teams are trying to get control of it. 50 seconds left and we only got to the checkpoint. If one team gets a push, that team is likely to win the game. And Singularity is grabbing the Rainmaker, trying to get in, but they get splatted again. Nobody can pass through. It's 2v2 right now. Whoever gets the repop could win this game.
No, neither teams can break this checkpoint. The pick though on the V-shot for Singularity. They're gonna but again.
Trying, but it's just
to drop left and kill the Rainmaker.
Oh!
Singularity just but they have the chance to break away. Jelly stops it. But that could be just the push they need if they can just hold mid the way they've been all game. I don't know if Gogozuka will be able to break back in.
Yeah, they have the lead right now. That's all they needed. 2 players down, but
yeah. Hero play from the V-shot, but they just don't have time to grab rain, don't have time to push back in. And that slow, stally playstyle that Singularity won so dominantly with on game 1 comes back on a map, I would say, very well suited for the weapons.
Oh yeah. I mean, Singularity took their time. They were eyeing that elbow, trying to get through so many times. In the end, they were able to force Gogogozuka to panic a little bit, which means Singularity is taking game number 3, is now up 2-1. But Gogogozuka, they've shown how powerful they can be on their counterpick. Now, per the rules, I don't think they're able to counterpick to tower control again, because this is the last mode they won on. So they have to go back, and I don't think they want to go to zones. I feel like they might want to go to Clam Blitz. Okay, well,
yeah. I wonder if they're feeling confident on Clam Blitz from the last set, but yeah, this a mode that's much more suited to them. Singularity has to be feeling confident, right? You're seed 3 in this tournament. You're up 2-1. You've shown how dominant you can be on your counter picks. You're thinking, even if we drop this game 4, we just go back and win on ours. So the pressure is all on Gogogozuka here, and we'll see if this counter pick is going to be what they need to get over the line.
Yeah, as you said, Gogogozuka, they need more than a win right now. They need momentum, because Singularity can feel a bit comfortable now. We're in semifinals, and Gogogozuka took a great game on tower control. Singularity can't rest completely easy. I feel like if Gogogozuka find a good game, and they know that we can't get back to Humpback Pump Track, the slusher map, they'll have a bit of an easier time against Singularity's second counterpick. I feel like we're still pretty even between these two teams, as long as Gogogozuka can coordinate, control the clams. Teams, especially I feel in LSL level, teams play completely differently on the Clan Blitz, and you see really different coordination, different way to push, which means anything could happen right here.
Yeah, of course. I mean, Gogogozuka, they're going back onto their map. They know they won so dominantly on the previous map they picked. If they can just stick to that more fast, aggressive playstyle, playing off the Zipcasters and the chip that they had in game 2, I think they must be feeling confident going for Crab Leg. I think it could be a really useful pick for them in this set. Could get them back into back into competition, because they are on the ropes here in semifinals.
And one thing to note is that Crableg Clam Blitz is great for the rapid blasters, because they can poke onto the grades, they can poke onto the platforms that are elevated pretty easily and pretty fast, which allows them to do a lot, while at the same time being a very, very fast weapon, faster than most blasters. Which means these rapid blaster, whether rapid or rapid pro, which we've seen from bazookas, can do a lot, can maintain a lot of pressure, and you really want to have these specials that allow you to push, that allow you to threaten. And I feel like this is a good map for Killer Whale as less also. So really keep an eye on DeLeon right there with the Rapid Pro Deco. And by the way, Singularity are bringing one of their own as well. This is going to be the weapon now.
Yeah, no, they're kind of, they know it's so effective on the grades. Gogogozuka taking a faster opening, they're able to get 2 players set up in mid. Oh, but they've lost their Rapid Bazooka though, finding a pick, and it's 3-on-3 here in the opening. But
yeah.
No, just a bit scrappy here. Just by going for it, and a bit of an early slide. No, they're gonna die to these bombs. Yeah, it's just a bit of a messy fight in mid here on this open.
Yeah, both teams trying to get control. There's a lot of blue into mid, but there's also a lot of Zuka coming back. Both teams neither really able to take control of enough clans of all of the maps. So we're going to keep playing there, but 2 down onto Bazooka. That doesn't matter that much as long as... Oh, wait, no, now that matters. They 3 down. It looks like Singularity will be able to get under the platform. Can they collect enough clams to make a ball and get an actual push though?
Yeah. They have 10 clams. It's and they have a lot of space. It's about setting up all. If they can push in, the Nautilus already all set up here on left. They're going to find a kill. This is such a crucial flank here. Even though they died, they bought so much time. Enough for them to get up all the setup. And Singularity, where they want to be right now.
Yeah. Ooh. The Reef Slider not able to punish the Stamper, but it doesn't matter. The Stamper was splatted. Singularity are under the basket. They open the basket, but they lose 2 players in the process. That's going to be the end of that push right there. Go Zuka. I mean, they got hurt right there, but they rest a bit easy. They dodged a lot of bullets right there.
Yeah. No, definitely. They're back in mid. They found the early pick on Nautilus and the Zuka. This should be the opportunity they need to get it back up, but they need to go fast here. Another kill. That's exactly what you want to see. They've staggered the enemy team, and again with this Zipcaster, they're just stacking these aggressive options on top of each other, and they're able to get so much value off of it. Now, they have the kills, but they're losing a bit on the numbers. They haven't been able to take the other spot just yet.
Yeah, and they lost a bunch of clans as well. Singularity defending pretty well. Go Zuka still fighting a little bit. That Stamper is incredibly aggressive. Every time we see them, they are going forward, they're going in. Most of the time they're punished, but when they're not, they get so much for their team. Right now, the Zuka is not able to establish themselves to pierce through, but Singularity are still stuck on their spawn.
The honorable rapid 1v1 up top right ended in a trade, and that's gonna give Singularity a bit more space to walk back in. They have the specials, and with that jump out, Singularity has all the time in the world they need to get clams and set up their next push. Zuka though, go Zuka, re-engaging fast, and they're gonna find that pick on the Nautilus. Singularity just didn't capitalize off the opening, and now with this Zipcaster, they'll have a lot of aggressive potential.
Oh, but the Zipcaster is trading on the landing. It's trade after trade right here. The Zuka are able to set themselves up here, but they have to run away again. Very nice defense. Singularity able to hold their side of the map. No clam was called, and with 1 minute left in the game, this could spell trouble for Go Zuka.
Yeah. I mean, Singularity comfortable with these sort of messy trade-filled fights. They have the lead, and they're gonna get 3 down here. They have a power plan. This is what you want to see when you're up with a minute left. And if they can just either make a push or hold it, another kill in the opening, and Singularity really has a chance to score again.
Yeah, they reopen the basket. That means that's a free super clam for Go Zuka with 30 seconds left. Just getting 10 extra points could be a double-edged sword right there for Singularity. We'll see if Go Zuka are able to get through, though they're not able to get to the basket.
Snack makes it out. They finally close in that situation. This is I don't know how he lived there, but yeah, those power claims they got will help them retake, and just they break flat for basically the only time this game, but it's the time that they needed to.
Yeah. And now Singularity needs to get a push. Now they need to get in, because the basket was still open on their side. They have so little time to get onto the basket. Cinder gets splatted. It is just the rapid. It's a wipeout. What a last minute comeback for Go Zuka.
It was so close. I mean, a really low-scoring game either way. Both teams just spending a lot of time playing in mid there, but Go Zuka able to find the crucial opening that they needed to close that game out, and they're gonna bring it to a game 5.
That was a close one, but in the end, Go Zuka able to pull through, and I feel like Singularity getting that final push, that second push to the basket. They used a lot of resources just to get 10 extra points. These 10 extra points didn't matter when Go Zuka got in. They could have used an extra player to defend. They could have used an extra special to defend as well, and they used that just to get 10 extra points. That's a bit too bad, but that's how Clan Blitz works, I guess. Now, Singularity, they get the final counter pick of this set, and given how adaptable they are, I mean, they've had a different comp for every game we've seen. So I expect Singularity to go somewhere they know Gogozuka won't be as comfortable.
Yeah, although they've already won on zones, they've already won on Rainmaker. We'll see what other maps they have in their playbook to bring out for this game 5. But either way, I bet they're feeling pretty comfortable that they can win on their own pick.
Yeah.
Even in that Crab game, we saw Gogozuka was unable to really break through the Singularity defense for most of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And if they can find a map where they're able to take advantage of that, it could be a much easier game for them in this game 5.
Yeah, and I'm not sure, but I think they're allowed to go back to zones now that they won on Rainmaker.
Oh.
And if they're allowed to, I think they should go back to zones. Because they have so much paint thanks to that Explo. And they're going to zones on Mako, of course, a good slasher map.
Yeah, another slasher map. I mean, they're going to be able to get their Expo set up. They have the Dread for sliders on zone.
Mm-hmm.
That's a scary map to be looking at if you're Gogozuka.
Yeah.
You really don't want to be in lockout against Singularity's comp here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gogozuka, they're going to need to really take control, and especially to always keep someone on the map, not let Singularity establish themselves under these ledges, because once you have all of these weapons under your ledges, you're in trouble. We'll see how many buckets Singularity brings to the fight, but I mean, the Dread and the Explo are coming. That's pretty much a given right now.
Yeah, I would expect. Although Gogozuka, they have the momentum that they need after that last game, so even though they're heading onto this difficult map, they could manage to break through and take this game 5.
Yeah, I mean, everything is possible. We're pretty deep in the tournament with both of these teams they're starting to get a bit tired. And this is a good map for Slusher, but this is a map that every team has played a lot, that every player knows so well. And Gogozuka, they have a Rapid Blaster, which can do a lot of damage as well on here, as well as the Stamper. If Gogozuka manage to find the good positions, they could deal a lot of damage. Now, let's see who is able to win the first fight right now.
Similar openings for both teams. This Expo set up on the stack. I bet we'll see a lot of that this game. But the early Zuka is going to find the picks for Gogozuka. And they're going to be able to get this real first solid hold off this. If they can get a stagger on this thread, it will be crucial. Not able to. But the rapid clutch kill, denying the cooler for the retake of Singularity.
That is very important turn, but the Reef Slider is coming in, capturing the zone, of course, and now Singularity trying to get in. That Explo gets punished. That is a lot of paint that they just lost. They're going to get the lead, but Gogozuka are on the zone, able to get back in there and able to push away the Tri-Slasher. Still, Tri-Slasher punished. Nice.
Whipcaster going in here, gonna get cancelled, and with all those specials coming out, it looks like Singularity will be able to set up here. Oh, Stamper though, getting an early kill. And just off these picks, Singularity can't set up their hold.
This is huge right now. The Stamper getting in, getting one, creating a lot of chaos. This is very nice for Gogozuka. Now they have the numbers and they have the position with a Tacticular to help. That's pretty nice for them. They're gonna make good points right now.
Yeah. I mean, this is a good... Oh, but overextension, the Expo was able to find a pick, and with that slider, that's gonna be the end of the hold curve.
Ooh!
Oh, just the perfect combo there from the X-Flow.
Yeah, very nice. But the Explo was kind of left alone right there. That didn't matter though, because the zone was still blue. It took so much time for Gogozuka to get back in there and paint it. Now we're back to a fight for mid. Both of these teams are fighting left and right there as a Singularity again. One, the specials are not active, and Singularity is winning a bit more fights.
Yeah, they're just finding the combos off their main weapon. Oh, but the Zuka there, 2 kills! And Zuka now, they have the advantage, they have the numbers. We'll see if they can... Oh, but a rough death to a bomb. Set up on this push. No, not so. They're gonna lose out that the slider retake. And again, another setup for Singularity, not low penalty. It's on Zuka to break through this hole.
Well, Bazooka is going to help with that, finding one, pushing the other two away from the zone. Singularity has the lead, but Gozuka has the specials to get in right there. Able to apply penalty, but that's all they were able to do. But this looks pretty bad for Gozuka. They need to take the zone. It's pretty rough for them right now.
Oh, that try getting in is so dangerous, and it's gonna be a 1v3. Snack has been doing a lot, but this is a big ask for them on this left side, and it looks like they're going to... I think they managed to jump out, but Singularity really set up here on this hole with a Zuka to boot, and that's an early pick.
Ooh, but the Stamper coming in, getting a tray. Gozuka not able to get numbers advantage. Singularity holding that zone. Just 10 ticks left, and Gozuka needs to move in, needs to use their specials. One final Zuka to try. Oh!
And they managed to pin the zone there. Just barely. They do not. They prevent the KO and the immediate KO. And now the pressure's on, still a low penalty. This is winnable for Gozuka.
Yeah, but they
so
need
aggressive.
It is so rough. Very nice fight by the Explo right there. Singularity trying to get to the zone, able to apply penalty with 20 seconds left in the game. Singularity only needs to delay a little bit more, but they have to jump away right now. Bazookas in control again. They need to deny the next push. If they don't deny the next push, they lose the game. If they can win in overtime, but it's going to be so rough. Oh!
Here's on the slider, and they don't find it in time. And yeah, no, just too much zone control, too much paint for Gozuka to break through, and that's gonna be Singularity taking this semifinal and moving into grands.
What a close match. And I mean, there's a big difference between beating a team and beating a team on their counter pick. Right there, Singularity, thanks to getting the edge in the first game, were able to maintain the counter pick advantage. And were able to go back to a map where they were more comfortable, where they had more fighting power. Which means they go to the final of this Little Squid League. And I guess that means we're going to take a short break so we can set up the lobby, and we'll be right back with your final. Don't go anywhere.
And welcome back to Little Squid League 48. This is your grand final set with X-Name versus Singularity, and it is going to be a fiery one. X-Name on a hot run. They've only dropped one game so far in bracket, and Singularity winning every single counterpick they played in their semifinals. So really close set we're about to see, Pat.
Yeah, we see the two best teams in this tournament apparently ready to fight each other. Going into best of 7 counter pick, this could be a match for the ages. Best of 7 gives you so many opportunity to study the other team, mount a new strategy, prepare. Also, we've been informed that these two teams, they've scrimmed. They're scrim partners, so they know each other. They've had the time to think, and we'll see how they're able to play against each other, how they will adapt. We know that Singularity can adapt a lot. They change pretty much every game and change however they can to what their opponent is doing. We'll see if X-Name is able to play the same game. But before we do all that, we'll start with Splat Zones on Macomart. A game where Singularity just won on that map mode. That's great for them. They have the momentum.
Yeah, Singularity was really dominant on this map and in zones in general in their semifinal. So it's a good map for them. They're probably pretty happy to see it first round. And getting it could be the source that critical counterpick advantage that they had in their first set. But still, it is anybody's game in a full best of 7 set.
Yeah, it is anybody's game, and it stays anybody's game for a while. Even if you're one match down, that's only one game. 1 point is something you can really come back from and learn from. The counterpick game is going to be so important, and especially the choice of maps, because given the amount of of games that we're likely to have, we're also likely to see every single mode right there. So teams choosing the maps that they want to play on for each mode is going to be pretty important.
Yeah, definitely. We will probably see all 4 modes, and we saw all 4 modes in our last semifinal, and Singularity really looked strong on a bunch of them. But X-Name coming off of a 3-0 in their last set, so they have that momentum. They have to be feeling confident going into this Grands, for sure.
Yeah, a lot on the line right there. If you're just joining us, this is the final round of Little Squid League. All the top 2 team, X-Name and Singularity, ready to fight each other in a best of 7 with counterpicks. That's a big deal, honestly. And I don't know if these teams have been here before, but the pressure of the finals, the pressure of so many games, is a lot.
Yeah. Coming out, see Dread Carbon Edit comp for X-Name and Singularity with their classic triple slosher.
Yeah.
What they've been going back to multiple times. Let's see what happens with the Carbon on this opening.
Yeah, rollers overall are pretty good against slushers because they can be one hit, whereas slushers need to hit several times. So if that slusher is able to sneak through to get in, that could be a lot of splats for X-Name right there, who are getting in, getting control. Now it's on Singularity to find a way in.
Yeah, the aggressive play from the Zap there gets them that space. Oh, and to give them time to hold. They've used these specials really well timed here to stop the push from Singularity. And now they are set up.
This looked like one of Singularity's favorite maps, but X-Name is making it look so easy right now. Getting splat after splat, keeping control of the zone. Singularity able to splash down to get in, but they're not able to get the zone yet. Can they take it? No, they're still not able. X-Name splatting left and right, denying everything. And just 10 ticks left. And a splat on the Dread! There's nobody to cap them! Oh!
Oh, there's nobody to cap, but they might manage it with the splashdown, and they do. A scrappy fight, but Singularity was able to pull out the zone cap. We'll see if they can set up a good hold here. I'm not sure. It's only really the Dread up front. And a fast crab will allow X-Name to push back in.
X-Name are playing so fast right now. They are not stopping, and they're back onto the zone already. Singularity really struggling to keep them at bay. It's so rough, but it's not over. Singularity is still around the zone, ready to counter. Now that they have a tactical, they should be able to at least get in the fight, get things done.
Good try on this left push, but they ran out of ink to finish those kills. They do manage to live though, and 2 down. It looks like Singularity is able to complete this hold. Another pick. If they can kill this Carbon, it's a big stagger. They'll jump out, but still, Singularity set up right now where they want to be with this export.
Yeah, now that they're in that position, now that they can use the buckets to their best. Ooh, very nice flat on the Dreadrigger, but Lilith with that Carbon able to get in. Now the Crab Tank. Oh, whoa, okay, that's that zone for X-Name. X-Name, when they push so hard and so fast. They get the splat spin.
They do. And now they're set up here. We have the Dread on right. No specials yet. They used a lot on the retake. And the slider going in will buy Singularity the zone, but not a lot of space. And now they managed to go in with it. X will back in control.
Yeah, Singularity able to take that position now. They need to deny one push. If they want to get the lead, they need to deny that next push. That X-Name is going to try to get the Reef Slider. Is not finding anything right there. That is huge for Singularity. They have no penalty left now. They need to keep splatting. They need to keep the lead. Can they hold the zone right there?
From the V-shot.
Oh!
And they might be able to hold the zone, yeah. They managed it. And if the Expo can stay alive here, it's going to be very hard for... Oh, another throw! And the slider might take zone, but still. In control, another kill from the Expo on left. They're doing so much to maintain this hold for Singularity.
Yeah, that Expo staying in position was so important. Right now, Singularity penalty was applied, but they kept the control. They kept most of the game. Now, in the last minute, all they need to do is hold a little bit longer. X-Name needs a way in if they want to keep the lead.
And they just found that way in. The Zuka... Oh, the Zuka's gonna get counter Zuka. But... Oh, the specialty's so well from Singularity. They countered the push from X-Name. And... Oh, but 2 down. The Carbon finds crucial trade. Now it's all up to the Dread to hold zone. And they're not going to be able to. Probably backing off. They need to live here. So they can hold slider for retake.
Yeah. 25 seconds left in the game. X-Name still able to reapply penalty, keep the lead. And now that they have a tactical, they can take a few more risk in there. But Singularity taking the zone right now. I mean, Singularity needs to deny. Oh, they're able to splat the Rift Slider. That is huge. That is so important.
The cooler is gone for X-Name. Oh, another cancel on the slider. Such a clutch kill. And it looks like Singularity with the Zuka will be able to seal the game. And that's game 1 going to Singularity.
X-Name opened so fast, but Singularity caught up to the speed. Came back in there. And X-Name in the end were very much relying on these Reef Sliders to apply penalty over and over and over. Singularity cancelled it twice in a row to win the game. Quite a game 1, quite a close game 1 between these two teams, Fern.
Yeah, super close game 1. I think, like you said, X-Name got off to a super hot start. They played really fast on that opening. They got the kills and they were able to maintain a hold. I think they're going to need to get a bit more out of their Carbon. They have so much paint to set it up, give it space to shark through, but they just weren't finding those crucial kills early enough on hold to really prevent Singularity from just forcing their way back in with so much paint.
Yeah, I feel like X Name cursed themselves with an early lead because for the rest of the game they were going for splats, they were going for trades, they were going for repainting the zone, and they were not trying to really take control, to really get ahead. They were letting Singularity slowly come back, as X Name didn't want to take too many risks trying to simply hold what they had, and Singularity took that room that X Name gave them to get back into the game, and in the end just clutch it in the nick of time.
Yeah. Even so, yeah, big part of those slower retakes that they were given the space for on the side of Singularity. Dynaman just doing so much work on the
Mhm.
X-Blow, holding the zone and getting those picks that would enable them to push up.
Yeah, but I mean, that Explo staying in position so many times, surviving several attacks, winning close fights was key for Singularity, because keeping the Explo on means keeping a lot of range, means keeping a lot of paint, means keeping a lot of momentum. And X-Name needed to really deny that, really needed to push through to cut that distance, and the Explo was there to stop that from happening. Now, we saw these two teams being pretty even. We know this is a good map for Singularity. This is the kind of map that they like to play on. What does X-Name choose? These two teams know each other. What do they counterpick? Where do they go to get the upper hand now?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I wonder if they'll counterpick to another map that they can play more quickly.
Mhm.
We saw last game. We saw last set.
Mhm.
Sorry. We saw last set. Go Go Gozuka was able to take Singularity to a map and where they were able to just play so much faster, and Singularity just couldn't keep up. So with that fast opening, X-Name might be going for a similar thing.
Yeah. Well, speaking of fast, they're going on Rainmaker on Scourge Gorge. This is the map for a fast team, and going how X-Name likes to open pretty strong, likes to go in fast, get as many splat as they can. Rainmaker is the mode. This is a very good pick for them.
Absolutely. I, even if you're X-Name, you're not feeling too hurt by that. You've only dropped one game. It's the best of 7. You're not too worried
Right.
about it, and now you get to play on your counter pick. So they're going to be looking to take this game 2 and even up the set.
Yeah. I mean, they're looking to now. Now they need to do it. But yeah, I feel like, especially against Singularity, Scourge Gorge is a bit flatter. It's not the kind of map where you want to have a million slusher to get into the game. So this is, I feel, a good map pick as well for X Name, who will have lots of opportunities to go forward and fight the slushers on flat ground, which is what you want to do usually.
Definitely. And it's a good map for that crab from the credit on the side of X name. If they're going to be able to get it set up top mid or set up on the opponent's snipe, they can get a ton of value to help the Rainmaker move up.
Yeah, a lot could happen, and let's see how these teams adapt. We know that Singularity like to change comp, adapt to the map mode. Do we see there was? Oh yeah, we see a 96 Gal Deco coming in on the side of X name. So yeah, both teams like to adapt, like to switch things up, which makes counterpick here even harder, because you have to take into account the fact that you're going to see a different team every different game.
Yeah, they are. Swap back to Nautilus. X-Name getting the first pop here. But honestly, Singularity has more map control, so we'll see how this goes. The sliders are going to shut down that push on left, even though they trade. And it looks like Singularity is taking opening control in this game too.
Yeah, very nice opening by Singularity. To push the Rainmaker forward right now. Everybody is down. Lilith with a 96. Last player standing is going to get the jump and the pop. That's a grab for X-Name. The Kraken is going in a bit early. Is there enough? No, they're not able to follow through. That Kraken will be able to whip up the Rainmaker though and allow X-Name to stay in the game, keep that momentum.
Then uses this crab, they're down on numbers, so they might need to hold the space, but I don't know if that was wise. They're just going to die here after it ends. And they managed to jump out, but still. They've used the crab, now they don't have it to hold, and Singularity. Now it's their turn to make a push.
Yep. I mean, they need to grab the Rainmaker first, and X-Name were able to respawn pretty fast, get in, and now with the Kraken, you really don't want to grab that Rainmaker. One splat onto the Dreadwinger. That's, I mean, both teams still in that fight. For me, neither team able to get enough of an advantage to get to the checkpoint so far.
The Expo fighting on right here. They're able to get that kill, and now it's just two up for Singularity. The crab is up, so the edit cannot just. Oh, and the crab is cancelled. Even though this drop on left is gonna find the kill on Rainmaker, it's only stalling the push that.
Oh!
Huge play from this Expo, doing so much to just command the pace of the push, and that's Singularity breaking the check for the first time.
Yeah, that splashdown won the checkpoint right there. Singularity re-grabbing, making a few more points. We are now at 62. X-Name needs a push now, and there's so much blue in the middle of the map. X-Name is going to need to start going faster, to start going in, and especially stop that Nautilus from punishing the Rainmaker.
They don't see the Nautilus, and even though they're in a 1v4 essentially, they're able to find 2 kills and just undealt with. They can stop this push basically by themselves.
You always need to respect the Nautilus, pay attention, but the rest of Singularity is down. That's 3 players down. Singularity is going to get the checkpoint, and with more players down and a crab tank T-point, they're gonna get a rebuff. That's the lead for X-Name.
And they have this wall, they can walk up so easily with it. Even though they die, that's 20 more points to their total, and they still have control of ramp. It'll be hard for Singularity to dislodge them here, even though they're walking backwards forward.
Yeah, very, very nice push. Now with 1 minute and a half left, Singularity, they need to get good flats right there. They need something more than a cheeky push and a cheeky moves by the Nautilus, because now all of X-Name know that all they need to do is defend.
With that Kraken, they're going to be able to find the kill on the Rainmaker. And now X-Name, with the aggression, if they can... Still, people on ramp they need to clear. They're not able to really get the push going yet.
It is pretty close between these two teams. That's a huge cancel, but the Rainmaker is down to the side. The Nautilus able to get the splat. That is so important with just 45 seconds left. Singularity needs to get the rebuff fast. The heavy edit is protecting the side, but gets splatted by the Explo. The Explo is getting up there close to the splashdown. Able to get it, but a bit too late. X-Name still in defense mode, Fern.
They got the kill, but it's still an overextension, and the Rainmaker is not going to be able to make it through down the ramp. And X-Name still in the lead, still in control, and they're going to have mid. Going to the last 14 seconds, 2 crucial kills, and the Slider finds another one. The Dread shutting down the push, and even though they're going to die here, that's exactly the situation you want to be in, and yeah, there's nothing Singularity can do at this point.
Yep. X-Name taking game number 2. It wasn't easy. It was down to 1 push. Both teams only got 1 push past the checkpoint. That was a tense game.
Absolutely. I may be biased as a not player, but the Nautilus getting so much value. Even though X-Name had the control of mid, the Nautilus is just such a sturdy weapon that it's hard to push out of top left. And if they had been able to really move forward more quickly on those pushes, it could have been their game.
Yeah. Yeah, Nautilus is so good at punishing people from being where they shouldn't be for trying to push a little bit too fast. And right there, the Nautilus having the play, having the moves, going around and creating the surprise really helped Singularity a lot. But not enough. X-Name able to win on their counterpick, which means we're back to 1-1. But it's Singularity's turn to pick, and we know how Singularity likes to go on the good curvy maps. Do we see Humpback again? They're allowed to go to Rainmaker because they lost on it.
Yeah, they might. I think we might see the Humpback Rainmaker pick. Perhaps another triple slosher game for Singularity. We'll see what they can do about it, though. I think X-Name is a comp more suited to Rainmaker. They'll be able to shark that carbon, and they can play around those curves as well. And it's not going to be as easy of a game for Singularity.
Yeah. I mean, each game from now on is going to be harder than the last. It's going to be more pressure. It's going to be closer to the edge. We're past the, we have a lot of time now. Now we're pretty much in a best of 5 between these two teams, and Singularity are picking tower control on Undertow Spillway. I mean, Undertow Spillway, both of these teams like to have sloshers and rollers. So both of these teams are kind of happy with Undertow Spillway. Now we'll see who is able to get better control over the tower right now.
Yeah, this could be a really strong map for the X-Bull on the side of Singularity. They're able to sit up on Ring, on the snipe, and just rain down AoE on the tower. So with those weapons, I think that's a really good counterpick. I don't know if X-Name, they have the Carbon, they have the Kraken. I don't know what they're going to be able to do to deal with those positions.
Well, we'll see how they're able to take. But this is very much a carbon map. This is a map where if X-Name managed to paint around, they're enabling that carbon a lot. And we know that Singularity, they brought a bow at the last time we were on tower control. Maybe they're going to drop that explode in favor of that bow, in which case X-Name could get a painting advantage, which would allow them to shark a little bit more, to punish the Nautilus if it's coming back. So like we have lots of different moving pieces right there, because both of these teams like to change weapon.
Yeah, no, they've both been swapping. Singularity, they could bring out that S-Blast that we saw in the previous set. Now, game 3.
Alright, on the side of the X-Name, we see a blast. Oh, and a ballpoint. That's the ballpoint nouveau. Meanwhile, Singularity are bring the Wellstring, which is going to have a lot of control over the map, but could slow down all of X-Name. But just noticed, I'm not bringing the carbon.
The early picks, the Zap finding 3 kills on right though, and no matter what the Wellstring does, they cannot stop Quibbly on that right. Now, X-Name able to set up exactly how they want. They'll have the vac. They didn't need to burn any specials for that opening fight, so all set up.
All set up, and they have 2 Krakens at the ready. This Kraken can simply dance on the tower to cap it. Can Baber? Oh, so many shots fired at the tower. Singularity though, losing 2 players while they are trying to defend, make that 3. It's just the Wellstring X-Name staying on that checkpoint. Now all they need to do is stay on the tower in order to get through it.
The Wellstring though, just putting out so many hitboxes on tower. Difficult to walk at, but they're able to get that second check. Moving on to the next one. Already a really strong push, and the Rangebuster, a double kill from the Wellstring though is probably going to save this hold for Singularity.
Yeah, Lilith with the 96 right there, not able to protect the jump, but able to protect themselves, getting enough splats that both teams are not going to have to fight for mid again. In terms of opening push, getting to 24 on the last checkpoint is pretty nice for X-Name, but Singularity you cannot count them out. They're still in this. Now they need to move forward.
No, you definitely can't. Singularity, they're set up. They have this cooler to fight with. Just get them out of the tries down though. We shot moving in left. Hard. X-Name is set up on their spine right now. But the flank from the Tri-Slash are able to get a kill. And they could cancel this Kraken. Yeah.
Very nice move by the Tri-Slasher here, which means Singularity gets to go forward. They activate a cooler of their own. And they have the numbers advantage. They're going to get through that checkpoint. We are looking at a tie game right now, Fern.
Yeah, the cooler too far up to be used and no one can really grab it. And the Zuka going to find a kill on the wall point. 2 kills for the V-Shot. And if they can just avoid this range blaster, it's such a strong push for Singularity right now.
Yeah, Singularity staying on that tower, but they're not able to get the lead yet. They're so close to it, but they lose all their players. X-Name keeping the lead by a hair, getting a wipeout as well. Now there's a lot of yellow on the map. Can Singularity get back? If they get another push, now that there's no longer any checkpoint, they're getting back in the game, but now it's X-Name's turn to get momentum.
Lilith finding one with that Kraken, and now X-Name is 2 up with lead. They have the tower. There's a flank from the Zap. They're gonna find another 2 kills, and this vac is gonna make it so hard for them to retake tower. The Zuka though, flanking Zuka, and that could stop the push, but the Kraken just getting more points.
The Kraken allowed X-Name to break the checkpoint right there. That is huge, and now Singularity is in trouble, but they have a numbers advantage. They're taking back control of the map, and their Zuka is ready. We know how big their Zuka can fire right there. That's one big, that's almost the second one, but it's not able to take it. But X-Name are in there, and they're going forward. They're trying to get in.
They're well-strength setup. They're able to just really pressure those defensive positions, but they do go down. If they can deal with this, 96. Rebecca. There's a jump in. It's gonna go down, and that's X-Name cleaning up. A close push though. If Singularity can retake this, they'll have an easy path to maybe take the lead in this final 25 seconds.
Yeah, Singularity, they can do it, but right now X-Name is getting so much momentum. As I say that, the S-Blast is going in, is getting the splat, is pushing people away, and with the Booyah Bomb, Singularity is going to get a lot of space right there. Now they need to get in, they need to get up there, and they're able to get to 3 players going up, but the Kraken is running at the tower. You need to shoot the Kraken away.
At that point, if you're X-Name, you're just calling to play for your GG Krakens. You have 2 of them, so easy to go for in these situations where you're in the lead at the end of the game. Even though Singularity is playing pretty well on these pushes, they're just not able to break the defensive positions of X-Name, and X-Name is gonna go up 2-1.
Yeah, that's X-Name getting back in control, and yeah, winning this game. Now it's Singularity who are behind, who need to get back in there. I mean, that was so close again. Each of this game is so close and could go either way, but right now Singularity needs to get a counter pick, needs to get something. And honestly, with that double Kraken that X-Name is playing, they don't want to go back to tower control, I feel.
No, I do not think they do. It's the double Kraken, and it's also the vac that they have to just basically push tower for free. And even without the Kraken, you have a range blaster just poking you from safe positions. It's just so dangerous to ever be standing on tower if you're Singularity. Not a mode they want to go back to, for sure.
For sure. This is 2-1 to X-Name, who are getting closer to the victory, but they still have 2 more games to win. Now, Singularity is going to bring us to the 4th mode, to Clam Blitz, this time on Barnacle and Dime. Singularity is picking a flat map.
A flat map. I mean, they had so much success on Barnacle in their last set. I'm
True.
not sure if it'll lend itself to clams, though. The
Mhm.
faster styles that we've seen from X-Name might be able to get the edge here.
Yeah, I mean, you can't Kraken cheese as well as you could, but I expect X-Name to bring at least one Kraken just to create havoc under the basket. It's still very useful in what In can do. Now, Singularity, they want to take control. Now, we know they like to have the paint onto their opponent. If they bring either Wellstring or the Explode, they will have that paint advantage, which in Clam Blitz means you get to pick up more clams, means you get to move around the map a bit faster, which honestly could be very good for them.
Yeah, the Explo Dread Core just puts out so much paint, so much pressure at range that it's a threat on any map that's lockout favored, even on Clam Blitz. So I think that's what we expect to see from Singularity, sticking to that. For X-Name, though, they're feeling confident after 2 games. I wonder if they'll be making any changes going in to this next game. I don't expect we'll see the Range Blaster. I think that was probably a tower control pick, but going into game 4.
I want to see Lilith bring back the 96, honestly, because Lilith has been slaying with that gun. And, well, never mind. It's a carbon. The carbon was pretty good as well. I have to give it. But yeah, triple slusher coming from Singularity. It's their comp. It's the thing I feel like they are the most comfortable on. And so I'm not that surprised to see them bring that back.
Yeah, whispers of triggerfish zones in this comp from Singularity. They're bringing back here. I like the ballpoint Navu pick from X-Name, though. That'll really help them push in without those Krakens to make space. Or slow opening from both teams. We'll see if the Carbon is able to get in and get any value. Fast slider, though, it's going to get cancelled by Quigley. This could be the fight going in the favor. Expo's going to stall it out, though. Even so, the Carbon just so threatening at close range. Oh, they're going to get killed by the Zuka, and I don't think X-Name is going to be able to get as much out of this push as they would have liked.
Yeah, this is very much both of these teams trying to get more control now. X-Name, they have a Super Clam already, and they have all of their players on to top mid. The Rift Spider not able to get as much as they could because of the vacuum. Ooh, the vacuum finding one in the shot. That's 3 players down. They save that ball.
They can't grab the ball though. Oh, but the Dread manages to, and that's going to be the first break. But honestly, they only have 1 up, and Singularity is just going to be able to walk back into mid, retake the space. They can probably get the stagger kill on leg. Yes, that's going to be the Zeph going down. Still 3 up for both sides.
Yeah, 3 up for X-Name, 4 up against you. Singularity kind of struggling to fight on this map right there. The slushers are not the most comfortable on such a flat map, which means X-Name gets to get in the fight. Now, 80 isn't much for Clam Blitz. You want a better push than that. Now we're in a 2v2 again. These teams are fighting left and right, and they're not stopping, Fern.
No. Special usage kills on both sides, and it looks like X-Name finding more space in mid, 4 players up, and they're gonna have a slider soon. They'll be able to use it to go in, and I expect we'll see them dropping it on the left in just a sec.
Yeah, they have Kuda, but they lose base Super Clam. That's a lot of Clam's advantage right now for Singularity, who are Under the basket, not able to open it though. Are they able to? Oh, two super clams laying under the basket. Huge defensive moves by X-Name, and that's where having a ballpoint that can fire fast at the opponent is so useful.
It is. This back is hopefully gonna allow them to fight safely on top right. They will trade, but the ballpoint just holding it down here, running the offensive push. Affected by the V shot, but Azuka should buy them. And now, with those special singularities set up here, they have the clams. And they have the positioning over X-Name.
And that's a lead for Singularity, able to get a good push right there. Still in there, thanks to that splashdown, but forced to move away. X-Name are going to take some control back onto the map, but they need more than some control. They need the clams and they need the push. And Singularity is all around, ready to defend right now.
See if Dynamite can dodge the Zuka. They won't evade the slider though. And this back might be early, they don't have the power clam yet. And yeah, honestly, the back makes them too slow to retake and they just can't survive the pushback in from Singularity.
Especially since Singularity have shown themselves to be very much ready for these vacuums and are ready to counter it and punish it when the vacuum is in the wrong spot. Now, look at that. Singularity, two super clams ready to get at the basket. With a splashdown, they extend their lead and they're still in their fun.
They're just able to find these openings. The more stable comp, and Lorenzo cannot find this kill on left.
Yeah, they have a glance.
That's the KO for Singularity. Just able to
Wow.
get more value out of their specials, get more and their paint output is just helping them move up so much more efficiently than next names.
Well, Fern, we've cycled through all of the modes, and we are 2-2.
It is looking like it's looking like we might be seeing a game 7 after all. How close these two teams are.
That's the direction we're going. 3 games remain in this best of 7, and these two teams are still tied. They have been 1 game apart or tied the whole time. No team able to get momentum, no team able to really get control. I feel like in this last game, Singularity was able to really get a better lead, was able to really get control of the game, but every other game was tense, was close, was back and forth. Now, is this Singularity finally cracking the code? Finally finding how to play against X-Name? Or is it just X-Name not feeling that comfortable on Clan Blitz and they'll be able to come back in the next game because that's what these teams have been doing so far?
Yeah, Singularity's been so strong on their counter picks. It just seems like at the moment it's a difference in special usage. So often you see Singularity getting openings, getting kills with their Zukas, and after that, just getting so much value out of the splashdowns from the Explode, the sliders from the Dread, and I think X-Name not getting as much out of the Vax or the Krakens that game as they would have liked.
Yeah, X-Name, as you said, Singularity managed to stop the Vax from being useful, or the Vax were deployed a bit too early. It's the problem with Clan Blitz is that it demands so much coordination between your whole team that you don't need as much in other modes. But it never hurts to be coordinated, of course. But like, if going into other modes, X-Name should be able to get a bit of their groove back, as at least. But going against Singularity is going to be rough. We're back to Rainmaker, this time on Museum, which these two teams are so evenly matched. Again, whoever gets that extra push, whoever gets the repop after the checkpoint is likely to have a huge advantage here.
Definitely. This could be a great map for both teams. Singularity, you have those sloshers that can get a lot of value over the spinners. But on the other side, X-Name, They have access to the vacuum for breakaways. They have the crabs that are so strong if you can set them up top mid. And honestly, this is a strong map for both teams.
Yeah. I mean, these two teams have very similar strategies of playing around the ledges, getting the splats, and using their specials to really get the effect, to really get in. Now, and once they have the lead, being able to really deny what the other team wants to do. Now, a Rainmaker, all it takes is one push. All you want to do is get that one big push, and we'll see what team is able to get that push. Let's get in game number 5.
Swapping to the V Blaster and tried and true for Singularity. They're not going to be switching off it for anybody.
Yeah, Singularity. They experimented a little bit in semis, especially, but now like they that's how you know it's the end of a tournament, where you don't want to try something new, where you're like, oh, let's go with the comp that we always use because we're tired and that's what we play at our best.
Early Zuka from Singularity. Not really going to find much value, but is going to buy them some space in mid. The shot abandons the fight though, and that's going to be an opening kill going to Xane. Kraken's going to force them out of ramp, and I think this could be the checkpoint if they're fast. But there's a flank behind. The Tri-Slasher are able to find kills, and what a flank! That's going to buy them the first checkpoint point basically for free. And now they have so much control of the slider. This is exactly what you want.
And that's a huge push for Singularity right there, going to 37. They lose 2 players in the process, but they put the mark at 37, which brings to force Xane to really try now to get control of the mid before they can get a push. They were able to drop the Rainmaker, which is what you want to do. You don't want to keep the Rainmaker here.
You do not want to close against the Singularity team. They've been so strong at just holding on to their holds after they get pushed back. It's mostly set up on right. A first pick, that's the cooler down for Xane. And Singularity is going to be taking more space. We see Retina pushing up with the Tri-Slasher. The Dread, but...
Yeah. Singularity right now, they know that all they need to do is be in defense for 3 minutes. If they simply maintain absolute chaos on to Xane will struggle to get forward. That Tacticular is brought a bit away from the rest of the team, but thanks to the Kraken, Singularity is kind of forced to disperse. Now, Xane grabbing the Rainmaker, trying to go forward, but not able to get away from mid yet.
The slider, a crucial kill, and the Dread not going to be able to find 2, but... Marga, the Tri-Slasher is just so strong on these lifers here. Even though they go down, that's really Xane being unable to retake so far.
Right now, Singularity doesn't know fear. And it's paying off. They keep getting the splats for free. They keep getting momentum. And with the Rainmaker and lots of blue around the map, they're eyeing that platform. They want to extend their lead. With 2 minutes left, they could very well do that. Xane struggling to deny, struggling to keep Singularity away.
Not a lot of time on the Rainmaker though. That slower push is gonna cost them. They might explode around their team, but
yeah,
probably just hoping to get somewhere.
They don't have much time. Look at that clock. 5 seconds.
Yeah, I mean that's gonna keep the Rainmaker where Singularity wants it. Hard for Xane to walk back into this Expo Tri-Slasher and win.
Yeah. Having the Rainmaker here means Singularity, Xane is forced to get the pop, because if they lose the pop right there, it would be so bad. But Singularity is back on the attack, getting the splat again. That Tri-Slasher is a demon right now. Stop them! You need to stop them!
Moagla is untested here, just able to get so many crucial kills on these openings. And with still control of mid, X-Name is looking a bit lost in this game.
Yeah, X-Name really struggling. It looks like Singularity. This game and the last. Taking control of that.
3!
Why are you here? Getting the jump. Keep down. That is huge.
On the third breakaway of the game, they find 3 kills on flat by their team's base.
That is, they're not stopping right now. The lead was not extended, but all of Singularity is on that platform, threatening to recall. X-Name is forced to fire at the shield as all of Singularity is around pretty safely on that spinner.
16 seconds left. You can't be happier with this position if you're on Singularity. And finding that kill, no bubble for retake. We'll just see if they can manage to find these last few picks and end the game.
It is so rough for X-Name right now. Singularity looking to get a splat, getting punished to the side, not able. But X-Name needs to get away of their platform, and they need to do it now. The Tri-Slasher is punished. 3 down! 3 down! The Explo is...
The breakaway from the Explo. And that's it.
Explo comboing with the outer thing of their splashdown to seal the deal. Singularity 3-2, and these last 2 games, honestly, they've been building up momentum. Now X-Name need to change their game if they want to come back.
Singularity, they've really hit their stride in these past 2 games. They've been so dominant, just their comp so hard to get out of position, especially when you're constantly walking into Azuka as well, along with the sloshers. And the story of that last game is kind of just the Tri-Slasher making crazy breakaways onto Plat.
And this is where the mental aspect of this really plays out, because we see Singularity being more and more confident. Meanwhile, we see X-Name being more and more scared to move, more and more scared to do what they know how to do. We've seen X-Name really fight Singularity pretty evenly during this set, but right now Singularity, they feel immortal, they feel invincible, and X-Name feels scared, feels afraid to get into these fights, feels constantly flanked, feels like they're a bit too slow, feels like they're hesitating. They need to have that big talk with their coach where they say, okay, we've been so far, we can do it, and get their head back in the game.
Yeah, they need a bit of a pep talk. They've been too scared to really push fast with their main weapons. You saw them using the Krakens a lot on openings in that last game just to retake to mid, and they weren't able to find too much value off of it.
Yeah, it was rough. It was struggling, and if I can advise X-Name on a counter pick something where you'll see the Tri-Slasher coming. Pick a map where you can watch every angle at once, because that Tri-Slasher is going to try to sneak their way through again.
Yeah, that's also just the confidence difference. You see, Singularity has no problem going for those crazy, long shot fights that might just get them the kills they need to take control of the games, and they're finding them in this set so far.
Yep. This game in particular is special though, Fern, because this is match point.
It is.
This is match point for Singularity, and it's going to be Rainmaker again on Robo Roman. X-Name wanting to grab that Rainmaker. This is gonna be rough, because there are sneaky ways through, and X-Name is going to need to pay attention if they want to counter the Tri-Slasher and the Dreadringer constantly going in, constantly trying to get these picks.
Yeah, but even so, we saw X-Name in game 2 on that faster Rainmaker map. They were able to just take control of the game and make their pushes much longer. They were able to hold the space, and it's This might be the kind of map they need to regain their momentum in this set. I think it'll be a much stronger map for the crab on
Oh,
the
yeah.
credit if they run it again to set up. It could be the answer for them here.
Yeah, it's again. We know that X-Name can fight Singularity. We are 3-2. These two games that X-Name won were very well won. Now, can they get their head back in the game? Can they stop the momentum? Carbon's coming back. Heavy Edit coming back. Singularity not changing what's working. Don't fix it. It's not broken.
Both teams on their comfortable comps just hoping to use what they're most practiced on. And
Yeah.
Pop is going to Singularity, but X-Name has a bit more control here.
Yeah, X-Name activating the tacticaler already, trying to get in a wave sliding to get 2 splats. That is huge. X-Name finding the momentum, finding the splats, finding the wipeout. The Rainmaker is splatting, but it doesn't matter that much. That's an easy checkpoint for X-Name, who are on right now.
Quibbly with the quad there gives them the checkpoint, and they're 2 down, but they can still hold this push with the crab going to take out the X-Flow, and that's exactly what you need to continue this push.
Yeah.
Credit Crew just looking for the kills. They don't want to die to the Zuka here. That's going out. Oh,
Yeah, I mean, it's Zuka. We know how good Zuka is. Singularity able to defend. That's not too much of a problem right now, but X-Name is still in control of the Rainmaker right now as Singularity is trying to get in. The Rift Slider is not gonna find as much as the last time, and the splashdown will clear things
but there's
up.
a
Oh!
breakaway on bottom right. They're able to get the 63. Not a huge push, but still. We'll see if they'll have the crab back on retake. If they can sneak the carbon in to get a crucial kill on this push.
Right now, Singularity going in, getting the numbers, getting the checkpoint, and a wipeout! Oh!
This is the push they need. They have so much space. Right back to the dredge. They'll go down, but all the way to 12 just off that. And tall order now for X-Name to break back in.
Yeah, and it's not over. The X-Flow is in position to punish everybody. Singularity know that that rip-up could give them the game and the tournament right there. They are fighting for it, but the splashdown to dodge, what a move right there. Both teams still fighting here, but X-Name has grabbed the Rainmaker. Are they able to reset it? No. Rainmaker to the side.
They're still stuck on their plat, and they're gonna find that early kill on the Dread.
Oh.
With the cooler down, I mean, they just haven't broken the hold. I mean, another kill with the exposure. They have the Zuka to shred this crap, but they unable to make the shot, and this will be X-Name just hoping to break back in, retake control of their ramp.
Yeah, staying in mid with these bombs right there allows Singularity to slow down X-Name's next push, and that's all they need to do. 2 minutes left in the game, and Singularity is winning LSL right now. X-Name needs a huge comeback if they want to get in, but they're stuck into mid. They need their specials, they need to find a way in.
Singularity, they're happy to just wait for an overextend from X-Name. So set up, they have the specials. That's a huge slider from Bretna, and they managed to get out.
Yep. It's X-Name forced to wait right now, forced to try to find the special opportunity. They need to create their own push, they need to find a way in. They're not able to get enough damage to get the splat. With all of their specials ready right now, they will try to get in, but they already lost their carbon.
Counter slider. The Zuka though, stopping the push, and X-Name is down again. They can kill this threat, that'll be huge for them. And they managed to jump out. X-Name's still in this, they're going to have specials. They have all 4 up, but I don't know.
That splashdown to dodge the Reef Slider is such a swag move. Works in so well. Right now, Singularity holding the line. They know that all they need to do is keep the Rainmaker away for 20 more seconds, and they will have the win. The Tri Slasher is punished.
They have the trap. This could be the opening they need if they. Oh, but they die to the Zuka, and that could be it. There's a splashdown on the flank, but it's not gonna find the kill. But the fizzy bomb from the Tri Slasher. Oh, and it's Maga that ends the tournament. The hero plays from that Tri Slasher, just closing out game after game.
Singularity getting the momentum, getting away 4-2. But X-Name can be pretty happy with what they did in this tournament as well. That was an incredible finals, Fern.
That was. At the end of it, Singularity, LSL 48 champions.
Yeah, huge play by Singularity right there. Who are your LSL champion now? That means it's time for us to say goodbye, Fern. And before we go, do you have something to plug? Where can I find you on the internet?
Yes, I am at remixfern.bsky.social and remixfern_nautilus on YouTube. You can find me now. Pat, where can they find you?
You can find me at Tom on Blue Sky. It's Tom all together. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And I'd like to give a special shout out to our wonderful observer of the day, Ancient Wings. Thank you so much for being here and for the awesome job on the camera. And also thank you for everybody at LSL and MIT. It's always a pleasure to be here. Anyways, I think it is time for us to say goodbye. So thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.